Hey everybody, I'm Wonderwall editor Jessica Wiedemeyer here with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Lisa Vanderpump. Lisa, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You're here to talk about your After Dark campaign with I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. Tell
Right.
us a little bit about that.
Well, it was just such a fun campaign for me to do because it's totally authentic. I've used the product for years. So it's kind of a collaboration of ideas of menus and recipes which are all on the website. But it had to be totally authentic for me, so I wanted to shoot it in my house, and I thought it was great, that we could use my husband and my chef, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really have enjoyed doing it.
And it was so nice being able to see you and your husband together, of course, for your fans. Do you cook for each other often?
He doesn't cook for me very often. I mean, occasionally he can do things like that, but that's it. I mean, he really makes me nervous. The best thing he makes is reservations, I have to be honest. But for me, I love cooking, so yeah, it's an absolute joy.
Of course, we have to talk about some exciting things that have happened with you this year. The first thing that I have to say is congratulations on 30 years with your husband. You renewed your wedding vows this year.
I think that's the biggest achievement, really, in this day and age, just to, stay married and be happy and be in a solid relationship. I mean, I remember as I walked down the aisle, people shaking their head like it's never going to happen. So I guess after 30 years, I can say I've proven wrong.
And speaking of anniversaries, your daughter is coming up on her 2-year anniversary.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Are you ready to kind of venture into the grandparent territory, or?
Well, I've been ready to be a grandmother since I think she was about 16. As long as she didn't have sex, I said I'm happy there.
And it sounds like you were also in the midst, on top of everything else, on working on your 3rd show at the same time, which is The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
What's going on?
They haven't announced the cast, but I think there might be, a few shifts and changes and different dynamic this year.
Longtime fans were pretty sad to lose Adrienne this year.
Yes, I wasn't. First, it was difficult to move on, to be accused of things you didn't do and be so public and aggressive, and I think all the viewers were kind of behind me in that. But it was a very difficult, she was let go off the show because she didn't show up for the reunion, and there were problems. But I wish her well, really. Now I think it's been a real shame to see the demise of their marriage, but a lot of things have been said, I think, kind of unfairly, really.
And you look incredible.
Well, hardly, but
no, you look amazing.
No, trust me, I'm falling apart.
What's your secret?
Well, I would say Botox, but right now I can raise my eyebrows, which is like a circus trick in this town because nobody can do that. So clearly, I need to go and get some more refill.
Great. Well, again, thank you, Lisa, so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
If any of your fans out there would like to learn a little bit more about what's going on with you, or just get in touch, where can they reach you?
Well, on Twitter at Lisa Vanderpump.
Thank you again for being with us, Lisa. Once again, I'm Jessica Wiedemeyer for Wonderwall.com, and don't forget to check out Lisa's web series at ICan'tBelieveIt'sNotButter.com, where you can also get awesome recipes. Thanks again, and see you next time.